Chosen one, stay perfectly still and just notice the weight of the air in the room right now. You have been carrying a heaviness in your chest that you thought was exhaustion, but it is actually the weight of glory, the internal frequency of your promotion pressing into your soul. 3 days ago, a divine meeting was held about your name, and the court of heaven officially signed your release from the waiting room. The door to your past didn't slam shut because God forgot you. It slammed because your old frequency could not survive where you are going. You did not find this by accident. You found it because the frequency of your pain has finally translated into the frequency of your power. You are finally ready. Subscribe to align with thousands of awakened souls, like if your spirit confirms this word, and comment 888 to activate this frequency. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because I am going to show you how to stop fighting the wind and start using the current. By the end of this journey, you will not just understand why you were stuck, but you will have the specific tool to recalibrate your mind and activate the hidden authority you were born with. I am talking about a shift that turns your waiting room into a throne room, and I will reveal a breakthrough that even NASA scientists have confirmed about the genius within you. Imagine you are sitting alone in the dark, watching the headlights of cars pass by your window. The glass is cold against your forehead as you watch a world that seems to be moving on without you. You scroll through your phone and realize there is no one you can actually call who would understand the depth of what you are feeling. You feel like an undercover agent from another planet, speaking their language and eating their food, but knowing deep down that your DNA originates from a completely different star system. You have been asking, Lord, why was I forgotten? But look at the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 25. God says, I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. In the original Hebrew, the word for restore is shalom. Shalom does not just mean to get back what was taken from you. It means to be made complete or to be paid back with interest. It is as if a court finds a thief guilty and orders them to pay you back $500 for the 100 they stole. That is shalom. God is overpaying you for your suffering. If you lost 5 years, He is compressing 20 years of blessing into your next 5 years. You are not just entering a season of restoration, you are entering a season of overpayment. Why do your prayers sometimes feel like they are hitting a brass ceiling? It is because your brain is stuck in a frequency of survival, which scientists call the beta state. You are trying to manifest a miracle while your mind is screaming in panic. But there is a frequency that every child possesses, a genius state called theta. As we grow up, the world, the trauma, and the bills suppress this frequency until we lose our connection to the divine flow. You sit there at night, and the raw, ugly thoughts creep in. You think, why is that person who cheats and lies prospering while I, who pray and fast, am struggling to pay my rent? You feel a bitter jealousy that you are afraid to admit to anyone. You feel like God is ignoring your resume while handing out promotions to people who don't even know His name. But notice the pattern of the greats who came before you. Joseph sat in a dark, damp dungeon, forgotten by the very people he helped. He didn't just sit there waiting for the door to open. Psalm 105, verse 19 says, until the time that his word came to pass, the word of the Lord tested him. In Hebrew, the word for tested is saraf. It means to be refined by fire. Joseph wasn't just waiting. His DNA was being recalibrated to handle the frequency of a throne. God was burning away the slave identity so the king identity could emerge. Here is the resonance check framework for your life right now. You cannot receive a high-level assignment while operating on a low-level frequency. If you want to see the shift, you must first notice where you hold tension in your body when you think about your future. Does your stomach clench? That is a frequency mismatch. In your mind, imagine the air you breathe is liquid light. As you breathe, watch it flow past that spot of tension, washing away the doubt and the years of feeling forgotten. You might feel a slight tingling. That is the release of the old frequency. Even the most advanced research from NASA has shown that 98% of children are born with genius-level creative capacity. But as we age, that capacity drops to almost nothing. Why? Because we lose our access to the theta state, the frequency of miracles and deep intuition. What if I told you that you don't need 10 years of mountaintop meditation to get it back? What if there is a 7-minute sound key that can bypass your logic and activate that genius frequency right now? That is what I need to show you next, because your time in the waiting room is officially over. Chosen one, what I am about to show you will sound